Hey, what's up today? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm super glad to have you. If you're a returning supporter, I'm super glad to have you as well. I am going to show you today how I'm going to do some chicken and dressing for dinner tonight. So I had some leftover chicken from I don't even remember, but anyway, we have leftover chicken and I froze it, and I decided I could use it just to pull off the bone. And if y'all can see my pajama pants, sorry, because I'm still in my PJ pants. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some chicken broth. Oops, not that yet. Got to do my slow cooker liners. Y'all know I love these things. And I'm losing them out of the box. If you use a crock pot, slow cooker, whatever you want to call it, you definitely need to get some of these. They are huge, so they will fit a good size. You just put it in there, pull it over the edges, and bam, good to go. So now I will add my chicken broth, because obviously I'm going to need a little moisture in there, some liquid, and turn that on high to get it started. Now this was a whole chicken, and this is why I'm going to put it in the crock pot, because I want it to pretty much fall off this bone so that I can just pull the chicken to use for my dressing. Let me throw this away and I will be right back. So anyways, I'm going to pretty much just heat this up because it's already cooked. But I figured this would be the easiest way to do it instead of putting it in the oven. That way I free my oven up, because I probably will have to make some cornbread. I don't know what everyone else uses. I use biscuits and cornbread to make my dressing, and sometimes I will use just plain white bread, and I'll take it and put it in my blender and get it real fine into pretty much fresh breadcrumbs that aren't toasted. But anyway, I will show you the rest of the process once my chicken is heated up. I will show you what the chicken looks like when it comes out of the crock pot, so you can see what I mean about it falling off the bone, because it was very tasty when we ate it. I think I just roasted chicken one night and had it as the main dish, and that's what was left of it. So we're going to make use of leftovers. So I will be back in a little while to show you the rest of the chicken and dressing. Alright guys, I just wanted to show you real quick how I do the bread for my chicken dressing. I had a couple of hot dog buns in the freezer that I had taken out, and they are in my blender. I've already done those, so I'm gonna dump them in. They get stuck in there. Y'all, I bought this Ninja blender about 3 years ago, and I love this thing. Absolutely love it. So I have 3 biscuits. Now these are homemade biscuits. These are not store-bought. I'm about to throw them in here. They are hard as a brick bat because they've been in the freezer. I mean, they've been in the refrigerator for a couple of days, but you know, that's the reason I save them, is for dressing, because I like biscuits in my dressing. But anyway, I'm gonna grind them up just a little bit. It's gonna be loud just a minute. Sorry, y'all. Let me see what's going on with the dogs. Okay. Lord knows, them dogs bark at everything. That should do that. I'll put my biscuits in. There it goes, sticking in the corner again. Must be a little bit damp from because they've been in the fridge. And then my cornbread. I don't think it's even gonna need to go in there. Look at it, it's crumbling already. Normally I just do this by hand if I don't have breadcrumbs to do. But since I have the breadcrumbs, why not? Make my life easier. Well, I might not have to make my cornbread, I don't know. And yes, I washed my hands before I even started the video. So, this is the biscuits and the bread and the cornbread all mixed up together. Now, my chicken is done. I just got it on warm. So, I'll take you off the over here and let you see that. May fog my glass up on my... See, we ate on that, and so I just put that in there with some chicken broth, and it was already seasoned, so I didn't really have to do anything. So I'm going to turn that off, let that cool, and I'll tear that off the bone, and when I go to finish my dressing up, I'll bring you guys back. So see you in just a bit. So when I tell you the chicken literally fell apart, I about dropped my phone. It literally fell apart. I couldn't even get it out of the crock pot like I put it in. So, letting this cool, and I will be using the juices in my dressing, and then if I need any more liquid, I can either add some butter or I can add a can of cream of chicken soup, because I do not like dry dressing. So, when I get ready to put it all together, I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm ready to put it together. So, you saw my breads earlier. Here is the stock that came out of the chicken. A can of cream of chicken if I need it. Poultry seasoning. Onion powder, because Neil does not like onions, but he doesn't mind the onion powder. Salt, pepper. Here's the pulled chicken, and it did literally just come right off the bone. And 2 eggs beaten. So, I've got my oven preheating to 350. I've got my pan sprayed. So, I'm ready to mix this up. So, first I'm going to put this in here. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to need all that and then some. Because that just soaked it right on up. And I'll put my eggs in here. I usually make more than dressing than this at one time, but I wasn't sure how much chicken I had, and I didn't really want to make any more bread at the time, and that was all I had frozen. So it is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and add some poultry seasoning. Well, I might not if I don't open it. I forgot it was new. I ran completely out of sage at Christmas, I think, when I made dressing last time. I don't know. But anyway, so I found this on clearance for 50 cents, so I bought it. You just put it to your taste, however much you want or however little you want. Same thing I do with the onion powder. I just put whatever. I never measure anything. If you didn't see my tip before about the salt, I have rice kernels in here to keep it from clumping. A little bit of black pepper. And I like to stir all that in before I add like my chicken, so it gets stirred in good. Now this looks pretty moist at the moment, so I may not need that can of soup. Let's see what it looks like when I add my chicken in though. And I'm putting it all in there, I don't care. If it's too much, it's too much, I don't care. Because this is gonna be our meat for the meal, so, because I'm not fixing any other meat. And like I said earlier, I do not like dry dressing. Now I know some people call it stuffing, and that's only if you stuff it in the turkey. This is what I call southern dressing, so if you call it something else, call it something else. But in my house, it's chicken and dressing. So I don't think I'm going to need that. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in my pan. And I sprayed the pan with some cooking spray from the dollar store that didn't want to spray very good. Or from Dollar Tree, I should say. The coconut kind. And I bought it before and I've never had any trouble with it, but this can was not being nice when it come to spraying. But whatever, it'll work. So, you know, everything in here is done except your eggs. So basically you just need to cook it long enough that your eggs are done and, you know, that it's a little bit brown. So, there it is, ladies and gents. I will put this in the oven on 350 for about 25 to 30 minutes. I'll start checking it at about 20 to 25, just to kind of see what it's looking like, and then I'll go from there. So, when this is done, and I get the rest of dinner fixed, I'll bring you back. Okay guys, this is what's for dinner. Chicken and dressing, stewed potatoes, and baked beans. And no, I did not make these baked beans, they came out of a can. But anywho, that's what's for dinner tonight, and I can't wait to dig in. I'm excited. So anywho, I'm going to let you go. If you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Leave me some comments, guys. And I will see you in the next video. Hugs and love. Bye.